And good afternoon, everybody. We welcome you to the Event Center in Clarenville, Newfoundland and Labrador for the opening game of the Bantam Female Atlantic AAA Championships. Hi, everyone. My name is George Scott, joined by our cameraman and technician extraordinaire, Daryl Redmond, who's manning all the technical gear to my left. We'll bring you the games this weekend. 4 days of competition in these Bantam Female Atlantic AAA Championships. Today, tomorrow, Saturday, and of course the medal games, bronze medal and gold medal games on Sunday. 5 teams competing in these Atlantic Championships, teams representing the 4 Atlantic provinces, and also a host team, an extra team from Newfoundland and Labrador. So 5 teams in total. We're going to get underway in just a moment. We've got the Newfoundland and Labrador representatives, the Central Icepak, to take on the team from Nova Scotia, represented by the Fundy Highland Subway Selects. The team from Nova Scotia made up of players in and around the Antigonish, New Glasgow, Stellarton area. And for Newfoundland and Labrador, the Central Icepak from the central part of the island, hence the name. That's players from Grand Falls, Windsor, Glovertown, Glenwood, Twillingate, Springdale, and around that area of the province. We're pleased to be with you for 4 days of coverage of these female Atlantic Championships, the Bantam. Of course, Atlantic Championships happening throughout the Atlantic provinces this weekend, Clarenville being the host for the female Bantam. There you see the team from Newfoundland and Labrador, the Central Icepak. The starting goaltender will be number 1, Madison Shea. Starting in goal for Nova Scotia, number 31, Gabby Arsenault. It's the only goaltender they have got dressed, the only goaltender that traveled with them. There's Madison Shea. The Icepak got a couple of goaltenders dressed. Madison Shea and Don Bungie will be the backup. There's the Fundy Highland Selects. Head coach Brian Smith. Assistants Tanya McDonald and Trevor Fitt. Jeff Taylor in the background with the assistant coaches for the Central Icepak, along with the head coach Doug Keogh. Slight delay at the start, not quite sure why we are not getting ready for the opening face-off, the officials. Okay, we are going to have the national anthem before we begin. Okay, here we go. Newfoundland and Labrador taking on Nova Scotia. Newfoundland and Labrador in the dark green jerseys. Nova Scotia, predominantly white jerseys for this game. That one, the Icepak into the ice, brought out. It's Moulton down the left, or Burton rather it is. Burton, pass in front, just off the stick of Hillary Taylor. Taylor's got it along the boards. Back to Burton, get it back in the corner, goes over to the far side, picked up over there rather by Barnes, held in. Finally, just out over the blue line. Nova Scotia get it out. Burton falls down. Evans trying to move it ahead. Got it to Beeson, and then it's taken away by Simpson, who clears it back down into the Nova Scotia end. Beeson off the boards. Good pass up through the middle, but taken away. Nova Scotia were changing players, stepped on the puck. Almost a 2-on-1 Mar, just a little bit ahead of the play, offside at the Nova Scotia blue line. Almost a great break for Newfoundland and Labradors. Nova Scotia were changing player coming off the bench. Stepped on the puck and fell down. Set up that potential 2-on-1. Nova Scotia player ran into the linesman, able to keep going, gets it down deep into Newfoundland and Labrador territory. Battle for it down in the corner. Moves to the side of the goal, back in behind the goal again. Pressure here by Nova Scotia. Hart threw it out in front, chance right in front, swing and a miss. Puck bounced on Ava Gano, who was right in front, or Gino rather. She had to get a good scoring chance, but the puck bounced and ended up fanning on it. Now it's Gino back into her own end. Both teams changing. Gino almost gave it away. Gets it up along the boards. They try and play it off the boards to get it out, but kept in by Newfoundland and Labrador. Barnes on the backhand. Arsenault makes a save and holds on, covers up. One shot on goal each. That one a easy backhand save for Gabby Arsenault. Face-off win by Newfoundland and Labrador. Shot was knocked down at the point. Tizard able to hold it inside the blue line. McPherson cleared it outside. And hustling back to get it is Kylie Keogh. Get it just out over the blue line, taken away by Nova Scotia. Jenna Party. Pass was in behind Helena John. No icing. Newfoundland and Labrador will change. Simpson lost it. Brought in by Nova Scotia. In behind the Newfoundland and Labrador goal. Down in along the near corner. Finally, Newfoundland and Labrador able to clear it out. Fit. Her pass across for Greencorn. Taken away by Heidi Beeson from Newfoundland and Labrador. Pass gets by Taylor. And Dunn back inside her own blue line. Dunn forced back by the forward checking of Taylor. Now the puck goes into the corner. Taylor's all over Dunn. Dunn fell down. In to help out. Longueuil back at the point. Simpson, long shot, looking for a deflection and went wide. Picked up over on the far side by Beeson. Long shot right on goal. And Madison Shea in goal for Newfoundland and Labrador will hold on to that. We've got the Beeson cousins out there, one for each team. Madison Beeson playing for Nova Scotia, and Heidi Beeson playing for the Icepak. From the face-off, backhand shot, right on goal, they score! 5-hole. I believe that's number 8, Bailey Griffin, with the goal. Wasn't a difficult shot, but it snuck between the pads. Shea went down into the butterfly, but didn't get down quite quickly enough. And it is 1-0 Nova Scotia. Party back behind her own goal. Pass ahead for Spencer, knocked off her stick. Mara follows up on it, winds up with a big slap shot, went off the defenseman Smith and wide of the goal. Thrown out in front, back of the point. Grant with a wrist shot that went off a leg over into the far corner. Griffin overskated it. Picked up by Jeannot. It is Bailey Griffin with the goal for Nova Scotia. Quickly, Nova Scotia moves it up ahead. McNeil follows up on it, chips it in. McNeil hustling down into the corner to go get it herself in behind the Newfoundland Labrador goal. Fed it out in front, taken away and cleared. Liver in over the blue line. Weak wrist shot was blocked. Through the boards. Nova Scotia player went down hard along the boards inside the blue line. A little slow to get up, but she does, and she'll head right to the bench. That was Ellie Clark, number 7. Puck slides down to Arsenault. She'll cover it up. We'll get another face-off. 9:21 left to go in the first period. They'll play 15-minute periods. They'll only clean the ice between the second and third period, so a very brief intermission after the first period. We'll be back with the second. Party, the shot doesn't get through. Taken behind the goal, Olivia Fitt stops up and goes the other way. Nice move by Fitt, get rid of the forechecker. And the pass up ahead, chipped, chasing after it, Greencorn, threw it out in front. It went off the stick of Shea up in the air. Nova Scotia hold it in. Shot from a sharp angle by Greencorn, save was made by Shea. Finally, Newfoundland and Labrador able to clear it out. Barnes tried to dump it in, hit the defense. Newfoundland and Labrador changing. Nova Scotia was changing as well. That puck was in open ice for quite a while. Jeannot with a nice turn in behind her goal, able to bring it out. It's it all the way down deep into Newfoundland and Labrador territory. Heidi Beeson is there for Newfoundland and Labrador. Picked up by Griffin. Battle on the far boards. Griffin in there looking for it. Newfoundland and Labrador come away. Liver. That's number 5, Goodger. Sometimes tough to see. I always throw at this complaint with the girls' hockey. They tuck the jersey up inside the back of the pants, and then with the ponytails, tough to see the numbers. Note for coaches for future games. Don't tuck the jerseys. It's tough enough. Comes dangerously out in front of the Newfoundland Labrador goal, and a little slow to move it was Beeson, but does. That's held in at the blue line just. Thrown in front. Reaching for it was Simpson for Newfoundland and Labrador. Comes out towards the blue line and out. McNeil off the boards. Gets it to Hart. Hart's in over the blue line, but it is offside at the Newfoundland and Labrador blue line. 7:12 to go in the first period. 1-0. Nova Scotia, represented by the Fundy Highland Subway Selects. Goal by Bailey Griffin. Megan Smith picked up an assist on that goal. She won the face-off right to Griffin, who walked in front and put the backhand 5-hole on Madison Shea. In goal for Newfoundland and Labrador. Comes to the side of the goal. That sent the length of the ice. This will be our first icing call of the game.
Scotiabank is ranked number 1 in customer satisfaction
Next game today at 4 o'clock, Newfoundland and Labrador time. Will be the New Brunswick East Bantam Rockets taking on the Western Wind from Prince Edward Island. Turning and bringing it out, Hillary Taylor. Taylor off the board. She'll do a little chip and chase, go down into the corner and go get it herself. Barnes was out in front. They couldn't get the puck to her. Josie Dunn over the corners. Stop there by Taylor. Burton, she lost it. Nova Scotia come up with that loose puck. Get down as far as the Newfoundland and Labrador blue line, cleared away again. Dunn up at the blue line. Pass was in the skates of the Nova Scotia player, whose number I can't see. Need to bring in the Alex Ovechkin rule. You can't tuck the jersey. Jeannot with a good rush shot. Blocker save made by Shea. Good save, a good shot. Jeannot has been impressive early in this game, number 6 for Nova Scotia. Toe drag try by Amber Marr, but Nova Scotia got back to break that up. Kept in. Spencer, wrist shot, off a leg wide. Jeannot, really good pass. Right onto the stick of Languille. She lost it. And it comes up at center. Battle for it right down below us. Party. Party's got Hart all over her. Spencer with it. Amelia Spencer off the boards, kept in by Nova Scotia. That trickles right on goal, covered up by Shea. We'll get a face off to her right. Just over 4.5 minutes to go in the opening period. Shots on goal right now, 7-3 favoring Nova Scotia, so that young goaltender there, Madison Shea, has been the busier of the two. Four players over against the boards. Don't move it quickly enough, so the referee blows the whistle. We'll redo that face-off again to the right of Madison Shea. Taylor couldn't get it out. Nova Scotia doing a good job along the boards. Taylor plays it back to the boards, taken by Nova Scotia, back at the point. Thrown down into the near corner. On it first there was McNeil. Pinching in along the boards. McPherson, she lost it, and Taylor all alone on this rush. Taylor swinging wide on the right, down into the corner. McPherson was on her. Newfoundland and Labrador were changing, so Taylor had no support on that rush. Simpson back behind her own goal, reverses it up along the boards. Comes just out over the blue line. Tizard knocks it free. Dunn is on it. Dunn brings it in over the blue line. Onside shot goes in wide of the goal. Hits the back of the goal, goes into the corner. Taylor, at the end of a long shift, clears it down the ice. She'll head off. And that will be, well, one official was calling for icing, the other one waved it off. Party, good pass up at the blue line. Right onto the stick of Anna Gosling. Gosling will clear it in, she'll head to the bench. Olivia Fitt, the captain for Nova Scotia, gets to center and clears it in. Party back to pick it up in the corner for Newfoundland and Labrador. Party off the boards. She falls down, but puck squirts out to center ice. finally controlled by Newfoundland and Labrador. Tizard can't move it, just gets rid of it. Sarah Fraser. Fraser stopped up at center. She tried to bring it in. Long shot, again blocked. That was Grace Goodger wound up, but Nova Scotia's blocked, by my count, half a dozen shots so far in this first period. Their defense and the forwards getting in the way of pucks. So only 3 shots getting through on goal. Griffin, the goal scorer, plays it back in behind the goal. Beeson hustling over there for Newfoundland and Labrador off the boards. Held in momentarily. Beeson's on it again, gets it out to center. Spencer getting away on the right side. Long shot. This one a bouncing puck. Arsenault wasn't quite sure where it was. That was a tricky one as the puck bounced a couple of times before it got to the goaltender, but she had it between the pads. Just a minute 25 to go in the opening 15 minutes. Face-off won by Newfoundland and Labrador. Keogh, that shot hit a couple of bodies in front, never got through. Cleared out, and Keogh's got to go back into her own end to gather the puck. Keogh off the boards, and it got by the Nova Scotia player who was trying to pinch in. All the way back into their own end now. Off the glass and out. Good play to center, cleared in. That was from her own side of center, so with 56.9 seconds to go in the period, the face-off will be back in the Nova Scotia end. Shot went wide of the goal right off the face-off. Back to the point, held in front, scramble in front, backhand towards the front of the goal. Again, it doesn't get through. Down into the corner, looking for it is Goodger. And away, Nova Scotia. To the boards, thrown right in front. It's tipped and comes to the near boards. Newfoundland and Labrador on it. The puck comes out. Fit to Dunn, back to Fit. Over to the far boards. And Fit gets to it, dumps it in, and that will pretty much do it. Only 8 seconds to go in the period. Up towards the blue line, poked away, but that's going to do it. First period comes to an end. Just the one goal in the opening 15 minutes, that by the Nova Scotia Fundy Highland Subway Selects. Goal scored by number 8, Bailey Griffin. Assist to number 4, Megan Smith. Shots on goal after 15 minutes of play. Nova Scotia 7, Newfoundland and Labrador 4. Of a very brief intermission. They will not clean the ice between the first and second periods. So we'll be back in very short order with the second period of this game. And there you see the Nova Scotia team. They had a strong first period. I suspect the coach will say, basically, keep doing what you're doing at this point. They have played well, but always some additional instruction to be given. And see head coach Doug Keogh, Central Icepak, demonstrative. He has his words, and then he says, okay, Jeff Taylor, assistant coach, you have your say now. A little more animated at the Newfoundland and Labrador bench. All right, as I say, a brief turnaround. And period number 2. Burton clears it in for Newfoundland and Labrador, goes down into the corner to go get it. She's watched there by Janot. In there to help out. was Burns, but Jeannot did a good job, got it out, and it comes out to center. Party turning, knocked off her stick, stopped at center, and dumped in by Greencorn. Party for Newfoundland and Labrador. Pass almost picked off. Now Nova Scotia has it, couldn't control it. Into the skates of Burton, she lost it. Newfoundland and Labrador forced back deeper into their own end now. Keogh around the boards to Taylor, but again held in. Good opening shift here for the Highland Subway Selects of Nova Scotia. Newfoundland and Labrador pinned in their own end. Party will try it again. This time they'll get it out. Good pass up ahead to Burns. Burns will dump it in. They'll change. Jeannot. Good breakout by Nova Scotia. Couple of quick passes. They get it up ahead to Hart. Hart with a shot. Save made by Shea. Cleared down the ice. This will go, may have been going wide of the goal, but not taking any chances was Gabby Arsenault. Came out to play it. McPherson played it into the corner. Up ahead to Greencorn. Off her stick and comes right back to Greencorn. This is Fit with a shot. Again, offside at the blue line. A good start to the second period for Nova Scotia. Face-off will be just outside the Newfoundland and Labrador blue line. McPherson to Fit. Fit fanned on that dump-in attempt. Gets it down deep on the second effort. The side of the goal, then comes right out through the blue paint. Fit was there but couldn't get a stick on it. Now she's got it out at center. Olivia Fit, hard off the boards, clears it in. She'll head to the bench. Good shift for the Nova Scotia captain. Beeson got it up around the boards but couldn't get it out. It was held in by McDonald. Beeson on a second attempt. McDonald's got it again, throws it right in front. And again, Nova Scotia first on the puck. Nova Scotia player went down. No penalty. Good pass by Greencorn. They move it up ahead. Quickly in over the blue line. Smith stops up, drops it back. Wrist shot, save made. Rebound is there. 2 or 3 whacks at it, no goal. Sticks go in the air. You see the puck is in the goal. The referee had blown the whistle earlier. Bit of a break maybe for Newfoundland and Labrador there. I don't think the puck really was covered. Nova Scotia had 3 or 4 good whacks at it. I don't think Shea ever did have a cover, but the referee had lost sight of the puck and the whistle went. So the score remains 1-0. Nova Scotia right back to the front of the goal again. Backhand goes wide. Party couldn't get it out. Good pinch by Jeannot. Back at the point, Smith. Down in along the boards. Shot off a leg, goes wide. Comes here to the near boards. Reaching in there was Sarah Fraser. Smith couldn't hold it in. Pass a little bit behind Burns. Jeannot jumps on it. Jeannot with speed in over the blue line. Shot blocked by Keogh. Another shot off a stick wide. All Nova Scotia in the last couple of shifts. They get it to the side of the goal. Can't get it out in front. It's Emily Hart. It's going to be a penalty coming up to Newfoundland and Labrador. It's going to be hooking. As Hart was bringing the puck in around behind the Newfoundland and Labrador goal. That's the Newfoundland captain, Kylie Keogh. It's the first penalty of the game. So Nova Scotia, after all that pressure here early in the second period, they get the man advantage and they control it. Able to walk right in, big slap shot, blocker save made by Shea. That was McPherson with the good shot. Nobody came out to challenge her. Throw it in front, that goes wide of the goal. On it first is Beeson. It'll be held in back at the point. McPherson. Comes back to McPherson. That pass is picked off. Here's a shorthanded chance. Goodger, shorthanded breakaway shot, save made by Arsenault. Newfoundland and Labrador's best scoring chance of the game comes shorthanded here in the second period. Breakaway by Goodger and a good save by Arsenault. Cleared down the ice, under a minute to go now in the power play. Back to pick it up, it's McPherson. Gets the pass across to Fraser. Fraser clears it in. Back there first is Pardy for Newfoundland and Labrador. Turns it around behind her goal. Knocked away from her. Shot goes up in the air, bounces through the crease. Again thrown to the side of the goal. Kept in. Good play over along the far boards by Dunn. Again she'll knock it down. Good play. Pass to Fitt. Olivia Fitt threw it out in front. Cleared. Newfoundland and Labrador with a chance to clear it, and they do. Brought in by McDonald, but again offside. Nova Scotia guilty of that a couple of times here in the second period. What a great chance for Newfoundland and Labrador a moment ago. Grace Goodger stole the puck inside her own blue line and was off to the races. All alone on the breakaway. Stopped by Gabby Arsenault. Just 10 seconds to go in the penalty to Keogh of Newfoundland and Labrador. Pardy fanned on the clearing attempt. Dunn lost her stick, tried to kick it out. Comes free, penalty's over. We're back to 5-on-5. Fitt, little toe drag through in front, but there's going to be a penalty to the side of the goal. Interference, and I believe it's going to be Josie Dunn of Nova Scotia. And that is indeed the guilty party heading to the penalty box. No penalties in the first period, back-to-back penalties here in the second, one to each team. Right from the face-off, it slides down to Arsenault, who will cover it up. Face-off won by Nova Scotia. They clear it the length of the ice. Keogh turns. Up ahead to Goodger. She stopped. Smith doing good work for Nova Scotia, killing this penalty. Smith angled off the puck. Pardy will take it back behind her goal. 30 seconds gone in the power play. Bad pass, lead to a turnover, and cleared right back into Newfoundland territory again. Get out of their own end. Another errant pass picked off, brought in. Longueuil shot right on goal, save made. Players fall along the boards. Again, Newfoundland Labrador unable to even get it out of their own end. Time ticking away in the penalty. We just passed the 1 minute mark. Yeah, they'll bring it out. Shot on goal, easy save, cleared to the corner. That was Amber Marr with the shot for Newfoundland and Labrador. To the boards, Janot on it for Nova Scotia. Headed, no, she does get it out. Thought she had a chance to move with it. Elected to just clear it out. Now it comes back to her. This time she'll send it the length of the ice. Just 20 seconds to go now in the penalty to Dunn of Nova Scotia. It's been a great penalty kill for the Highland Subway Selects. And they steal it inside the blue line, but now it's played in deep. Back to get it. It's McPherson. Just gets it out over the blue line, and that'll do it. The penalty is now over. So both teams with a penalty. That hit the linesman, and oh, that hurt. Yeah, it's going to sting for a minute or two. They're around behind the goal. Under 6.5 to play here in the second. Remains just 1-0. Beeson for Burton. That was stopped by McPherson. Got two McPhersons playing for Nova Scotia, number 5 Bree and number 9 Myred. So if it seemed for a while like McPherson was all over the ice, they were both out there. 2-on-1 for Newfoundland and Labrador. Helena John, shot save made by Arsenault, got the right pad down. They turn it over, another shot, this one goes wide off the stick of Tizard. Hard off the glass, Keogh turning. Players fight for it down below, it comes away. Fitt has it, Fitt. Good work by Keogh to knock it off her stick. Puck goes into the far corner. Cleared around the boards. Hustling over to keep it in, Julia McDonald. And again, they'll hold it against the boards. The whistle will go. Exactly 5 minutes left to go here in the second. Shots on goal right now, 13-7, favoring Nova Scotia. There are 3 games on the schedule here from Clarenville today. We'll have all 3 of them for you on our coverage. Up next, we've got New Brunswick and Prince Edward Island, and that'll be followed at 7:30 after a opening ceremony. This Nova Scotia team back on the ice to take on the other Newfoundland and Labrador team, the host team, Tripen. That's Tripen, the 3 peninsulas. The Eastport Peninsula, Bonavista Peninsula, and the Burin Peninsula. Players coming from those 3 parts of the province. It's Tripen. Long shot, save made by Shea. Over to the far boards. Nova Scotia getting in a change. Jumping on the loose puck is Emily Hart. She lost it, and it's brought out. Amelia Spencer for Newfoundland and Labrador. Spencer in over the blue line, dumps it in wide of the goal. Newfoundland will go into forecheck. But getting there first to take it away was Sarah Fraser, and Fraser with a good move. Fraser heading straight up the ice. Pass across right onto the stick of Clark. Didn't handle it cleanly. Aaron McNeil in over the blue line. Keogh will take it off the end boards. Good pass. Newfoundland Labrador able to get it out. Burton knocked it away from Janot. Burton doing good work. Takes it away a second time. Now she's got it down in deep. Burton trying to feed it out in front. Went off a stick wide. Allie Burton doing great work. Bringing it back in, Nova Scotia comes to the boards. Burton is on it again for Newfoundland and Labrador. Gets it up ahead to Taylor. Taylor getting around the defense. Taylor working in, was looking short side. That may have gone off the crossbar. Rebound goes up in the air. Great chance for Taylor. I believe it hit the crossbar, came right back out in front. She was looking short side. Burns with his shot. Save made by Arsenault. Newfoundland Labrador coming on a little bit now. They hold it in at the blue line. This line doing good work. Burton. Barnes back to Burton. Taylor's in front. They can't get the pass to her. It's taken away by Kenzie Greencorn. Off the glass, Beeson holds it in. Comes out right to Beeson again. Newfoundland Labrador couldn't touch it. That would have been offside. Fitt puts it in right on goal. Simpson back to get the rebound. Over to Tizard. Burton couldn't get it out. She's been out there a long time. McPherson to Smith. Smith will go in behind the goal looking for it. Smith has got it. Smith circling the goal, fed it back at the point. But Julia McDonald had moved in more towards the middle of the ice, so the puck got past her. On side of the blue line, Jalen Langeal. Alone in front, backhand, cleared away. Don't think it got through to goal. Gosling dumps it in for Newfoundland and Labrador. Gosling has it in the corner. Threw it right out in front, that hit the side of the goal. Griffin clears it in. So we're into the final minute here of the second period. That one goal in the first period still holding up for Nova Scotia. Bailey Griffin, the only goal of the game. Four players along the boards, just outside the penalty box area. Finally squirts loose and cleared in by Gosling. Josie Dunn back behind her goal. Over to McNeil. McNeil gets it out. Newfoundland Labrador changing. They'll dump it back in. Don't get it deep. Clark got it in over the blue line. Going in to chase is McNeil. She and Pardy. Pardy gets there first. Pardy up along the boards to Goodger. Good cross ice pass. They throw it into the middle. Getting back there to pick that off was Evans, and the buzzer goes to end the second period. All right, we will now take a break as they will clean the ice between the second and third period. After 2 periods of play, 30 minutes, the Nova Scotia Fundy Highland Subway Selects lead Team Newfoundland and Labrador Central Icepak by a score of 1-0. Shots on goal after 30 minutes of play. Nova Scotia 15, Central Icepak 9. We'll be back with the third period of this game in just a few minutes.
Hey folks, one of the great things about the Atlantic Hockey Report is you can watch it from your very own phone. Just go to the 5TV app on your mobile device. Go to the on-demand page. Once you're on the on-demand page, look for 5TV1. Once there, you know what you want to see. Scroll down to sports, check us out, the Atlantic Hockey Report. All our episodes from season 1 and 2, right there on demand for you to enjoy. Just at your fingertips on your mobile device, anytime, anywhere, on demand. Check us out, the Atlantic Hockey Report.
All right, teams are coming back out onto the ice for the start of the third period. Just the one goal in this game, that by Bailey Griffin, an assist from Megan Smith back at 4:07 of the first period. No scoring in the second period, no penalties in the first, but a couple of penalties, one to each team in the second. First it was Kylie Keogh for Newfoundland and Labrador at the 4:08 mark, picked up 2 minutes for hooking. And then at the 6:13 mark, just as her penalty expired, Josie Dunn for Nova Scotia went off. 2 minutes interference. And there we see some of the Nova Scotia fans waving their flags. And right down below them, the team back for the start of the third period. So 15 minutes left to go, barring overtime. And by the way, if we do get to that, for the round robin games of this 2019 Bantam AAA Female Atlantics, if they're tied after regulation, they'll take a 2-minute break, then they'll play 5 minutes of 4-on-4, followed by a shootout. But we've got 15 minutes to go before that can become a possibility. Penalties are all over, so we're 5-on-5 here at the start of the third. Burton couldn't touch it, would have been offside. Giveaway outside the blue line, but Barnes couldn't control it for Newfoundland and Labrador. Now Taylor follows up on it. This line was pretty good for Newfoundland and Labrador in that second period. Burton, Barnes, and Taylor. Dumped in by Gino. Back to get it, Keogh. She lost her stick. Puck comes to the boards. I don't know if the stick is broken. She'll pick it up. Comes right in front, bounces around. Still loose in front of the goaltender. Backhand goes wide. Referee's got the stick. I can only assume it's broken. Again, it rattles around in front. Nothing got through to the goal. A couple of players get tangled up. Both go down. Play continues on. Dumped in by Newfoundland and Labrador. They will change. Gino back behind her goal to pick it up for Nova Scotia. Gino winding up. Pass just a little bit too far. Goes down the ice. Got past Simpson. And they're going to say icing. And not sure about that. Looked like Simpson was in good position to play the puck and just missed it. There, the broken stick has been retrieved. Played to the far boards. Brought in by Nova Scotia. Held up along the boards over there. Following up on it, getting it back to the point. Walking it in is McPherson. Shot off the skate wide. Then it's put behind the goaltender, but it came out the other side. Great chance there for Nova Scotia. This is the way they started the second period. All over Newfoundland and Labrador. Unable to score. Simpson following up on it herself, gets to it, doesn't get it in deep. Nova Scotia get it inside their own blue line, clear it out. Spencer back in her own end to get it for Newfoundland and Labrador, backhands it off the boards. Up through the middle, they're looking, and the puck gets to Marr, I believe that is. Actually, that's number 10, Tizard. Hardy back behind her own goal for Newfoundland and Labrador. Watching her was Emily Hart. Kept in by Nova Scotia. Turnings, McNeil. McNeil cutting in front. McNeil with a shot. That hit the top of the goal. Lands on the mesh in behind. It went off the blocker of the goaltender. Then hit the top of the goal. And then ended up on the mesh. That was close. Face-off won by Nova Scotia. Shot off the skate, goes wide, in behind the goal, on it first. Madison Beeson. Beeson swinging out in front on the backhand. Save is made. Puck is still loose. Now it's covered up in the crease, and the faceoff will be to the right of Madison Shea. It's about the third or fourth time we've seen a loose puck in the crease in front of Shea here in this third period. Just 3 minutes gone by. Puck down into the corner. 4 players in there battling for it. It comes up along the boards. On it first is Burns. She couldn't move it. Keogh plays it around behind the goal. Comes up along the boards. On it first is Simpson. She'll reverse it. Burns waiting for it here on the near side. Only gets it as far as the blue line. Fit, fanned on it. And here's Taylor with a partial break. Taylor turning. Taylor with a shot. Good glove save made by Arsenault. Olivia Fitt tried to pinch in just outside the Newfoundland and Labrador blue line. Had the puck get past her, and Taylor with a partial break. Got away a pretty good shot. Was looking high glove side, and a good glove save made by Gabby Arsenault. Face-off win by Newfoundland and Labrador over to the far boards. Griffin couldn't find it. Now it's Janot. She lost it. In behind the goal it goes. In to help out, Megan Smith for Nova Scotia. Gets it up along the boards, can't get it out. Forced back is Sarah Fraser. Pass up towards the blue line, knocked down by Goodger, but they're going to say a glove pass. That face-off will come outside the blue line. So a little bit of a pushback by Newfoundland and Labrador after spending the first 3 minutes of the period pinned in their own end. Fraser will skate it in for Nova Scotia. She'll take it down deep into the corner. Tried to get it out in front, taken away by Spencer. Spencer hard off the boards. Puck squirts into the middle. Jumping on it there, Amber Marr. Marr down into the corner. Threw it out in front, looking for Spencer. And then it comes to the near boards. Goodger had a chance at it. Couldn't get a stick on it in front of the goal for Newfoundland and Labrador. This is Goodger on it. Now plays it back in behind the goal. Grant pinching in. Still kept in by Newfoundland and Labrador. Third attempt doesn't get out. Got it again. Finally, they'll clear it out. Simpson up ahead to Burns. Burns to the blue line. It comes out. It's Taylor and McPherson battling for it. Grant got a stick on it over there. And Taylor has it. To Burton. Burton in over the blue line. Taylor goes into forecheck against McPherson. Bree McPherson comes away with it for Nova Scotia up along the boards to McNeil. McNeil pass knocked down by Burton, and they'll clear it out to center. Jumping on it there was Keogh. Burton turns. Burton brings it in over the blue line. Burton's hauled down. Referee shakes his head. No call. It's dumped in. Up along the boards, Burns. She was stopped. Burton with it. Burton takes it back behind her own goal. Up around the boards. Dunn pinching in over on the left point. Will hold it in for Nova Scotia. Dunn reaching for it. Taylor is there as well. Nova Scotia come up with it. Trying to work it out in front. Comes right in front. Chipped over the top of the goal. Shea got out and got a stick in front of that. Now a shot from a sharp angle goes wide. More chances for Nova Scotia. Dunn back at the point. Dunn got rid of it. Down in front. Backhand by Fitt. Doesn't get through. She reaches for it. Got a shot away on the second attempt. Save was made. Dunn has it. Dunn's shot is blocked. It'll come outside the blue line. Cleared back in. Nova Scotia has to tag up. Barnes battling along the boards. 5 players in there. Referee blows the whistle. Face-off will stay in the Newfoundland and Labrador end. A few good chances for Nova Scotia. Dunn did a great job back at that left point holding the puck in.
Your hard work, dedication, and perseverance has gotten you here. Enjoy the experience and best of luck from all the staff at J1 Construction.
Simpson off the boards, gets it up ahead. Newfoundland and Labrador will bring it out. Tizard to Gosling. Gosling with a shot off a leg, goes wide, comes dangerously out in front. Arsenault's got it, covers it up as the puck came off the end boards. Trying to get that right pad down on top of the puck. Clean face-off win for Nova Scotia. They get it to center, no further. John will turn. Helena John. Shot goes in well wide of the goal. Again, started to come off those end boards, but getting back there first was Madison Beeson. Beeson to Fraser. Tizard stops it. Tizard in front. Backhand shot off a skate. Gosling was on the backhand and really couldn't get much on that. Pass misfired in the middle. Fit in over the blue line, dropped it off. And that gets out. Got past Juneau at the point. Fraser will clear it back in. Keogh in behind her goal to go get it for Newfoundland and Labrador. Hard off the boards. Kept in by Nova Scotia. Comes back to Keogh. Still kept in over on that far side. Try and throw it in front. Nova Scotia still on it. I believe that's Greencorn, number 11. It is. Scramble in front, then just poked wide on the rebound. Nova Scotia coming oh so close. Finally, it's cleared out. Race for it, hustling back there. McPherson. Goodger tried to backhand it in front. Goodger's got it off the boards. From a sharp angle, the shot goes wide. Simpson holds it in. Threw it right in front. That just missed. As things open up a little bit here. Good chances both sides here in this third period. Nova Scotia hanging on to that 1-0 lead on that first period goal by Griffin. McPherson will backhand it in. Simpson again takes it back behind her goal. Pass up towards the blue line. She's trying to get it to Marr. Didn't get there. Now Simpson will bring it at herself. This time gets it to Marr. Marr in over the blue line. The big slap shot goes wide. McPherson, good pass up through the middle, but Nova Scotia player missed it on the first try, then gets it on the second. That was Aaron McNeil clearing it in. Beeson for Newfoundland and Labrador. Fanned on the first attempt to get it out. Now it's scooped up. Ali Burton. Burton down the left side. Burton's hauled down, and this time it will be a penalty to Nova Scotia. Great burst of speed by number 12, Ali Burton from Twillingate. She gets hauled down, and it's going to be Josie Dunn again, her second penalty for Team Nova Scotia. So 4:58 to go in regulation time. Power play for Newfoundland and Labrador, the Central Icepak. They win the faceoff. Keogh's got it back at the point. Keogh take her time in along the half wall to Taylor. They throw it around, comes back to Taylor. Threw it in front. Arsenault's got it. Covers it up. The faceoff will stay to her left.
Selection leads number 15, Josie Dunn. 2 minutes for holding. Time penalty, 10 minutes, 2 seconds. That's Josie Dunn, 2 minutes for holding at 10:02.
Puck comes off the boards. Nova Scotia has it, and they'll get it out over the blue line. Keogh just unable to hold it in. Now they'll bring it in. Burton, who drew that penalty, stops up. Back at the point for Keogh. Keogh tried to throw it in front. That was cleared away easily by Nova Scotia. Minute 15 to go in the power play. Tipped in. That probably should have been icing. It was tipped from their own side of center. Newfoundland get there first. Burton has it. Back at the point, too far for Keogh. And now they've got to go all the way back into their own end to recover it. Under a minute to go, 50 seconds to be exact in the power play. Dumped in right on goal, bouncing puck cleared away by Arsenault. McPherson is on it for Nova Scotia. McPherson turning, takes her time. And again, it gets past Keogh, who's over at the right point. Oh, sorry, the left point. Simpson back to pick it up in her own end. Simpson. Newfoundland and Labrador were changing, so there was nobody there. She tried to reverse it, and all her teammates were gone to the other side to get in the line change. So time winding down in this power play. Just 10 seconds to go. Kept in momentarily. Now it's brought out. Here's a shorthanded 2-on-1 pass, a little bit too far for Beeson. Madison Beeson around behind the goal. Penalty's over. Dunn is out of the penalty box. She heads directly to the bench and is replaced. So Nova Scotia killed it off, and we are under 3 minutes left to go now here in the third period. Heidi Beeson for Newfoundland and Labrador. Had it taken away from her. Simpson off the boards. Mars got a little bit of room. Tried the toe drag, was knocked down. Again, no penalty. Lugged out by Janot. Janot down in along the boards, gets around the outside of the fence. Janot, that hit the outside of the post. Up through center, Janot, who'd hustled back, picked that off and dumps it in. She'll head to the bench. Two minutes to go. Shot looking short side was Smith. That missed. Great job to hold it in by Fraser. Now it's brought out. Simpson off the boards. Here's a breakaway. McNeil shoots. Save is made by Shea. Keeps her team in it. Great chance for Erin McNeil. She stole the puck just outside the blue line. Got around the outside defense, cut right down through the middle and got away a good shot, but coming out to make the save, Madison Shea. That might have been the dagger had she been able to score there with 1:37 to go here in regulation time. Timeout's been called, Newfoundland and Labrador. They trail it by one. We'll see if they win the faceoff and get the puck down into Nova Scotia territory. No doubt we'll look to see Madison Shea come out of the goal. In the first conversation over at the Newfoundland Labrador bench, assistant coach Jeff Taylor was talking to Madison Shea and explaining how they want to deal with this. And there's head coach Doug Keogh. And he's talking how they want to set up for this faceoff, getting their alignment the way they want it. Big faceoff. There's Madison Shea, who just came up with that big save for Newfoundland and Labrador on the breakaway. Will give her team a chance here late in the third period. The faceoff will be deep in Newfoundland and Labrador territory to the right of Madison Shea. Faceoff is won by Nova Scotia. Big faceoff win. Here is McNeil down in the corner. Just want to hold it down in deep. Kill as much time as you can down in the Newfoundland and Labrador end. Again, they'll hold it in. Shot comes in, bounces right on goal. The rebound was there, poked wide. Up along the boards, hustling back. McNeil, that came outside the blue line, but again, she'll clear it in. Nova Scotia tag up. Along the boards, battle for it there. taken by Nova Scotia.
Last minute of play.
We're into the final minute. And again, it's sent down deep in Newfoundland Labrador territory. Unable to get the goaltender out. They haven't been able to get possession of the puck down in the Nova Scotia end. Chip it off the boards, kept in by Juneau on a good play. Keogh, time winding down, 40 seconds to go in regulation. That's going to be picked off at the blue line. Good play that time by Olivia Fitt. Keogh up ahead, into the middle. Taylor will dump it in. Now the goaltender heads to the bench with 24 seconds to go. 6 attackers out there for the Central Icepak from Newfoundland and Labrador. Puck along the board, scramble for it, time ticking away, 10 seconds to go. Juneau will take it back behind her goal. She'll hold it there along the boards, plays it over into the far corner, and that's going to do it. Congratulations, the Nova Scotia representative, the Fundy Highland Subway Selects. They win their opening game against Newfoundland and Labrador in a very competitive game. Just the one goal in the game, that by number 8 of Nova Scotia, Bailey Griffin, back early in the first period. That goal coming 4:07 into the game. No scoring after that. Just the one penalty in that third period. Josie Dunn, her second penalty of the game. Neither team able to score at the power play. Newfoundland Labrador with a couple of power plays. Nova Scotia had just the one. So the shutout for Gabby Arsenault and just the one goal given up by Madison Shea. Final shots on goal, 22, I believe that was 22-11. Nova Scotia, they're just taking it off the board as I look up. I believe it was 22-11 in favor of Nova Scotia. All right, we will be back in just over an hour and a half from now with game number 2 between New Brunswick and Prince Edward Island. And we invite you to join us then. You are watching the 2019 Bantam AAA Female Atlantics, brought to you, presented by 360 Live Productions, powered by Bell 5 TV1. My name is George Scott. We'll see you again at 4 o'clock.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd now like to welcome Brian from the Lions Club, where he will present the Player of the Game Awards.
Pop back in for just a second for the Player of the Game Awards.
The Player of the Game for Central Icepak is Madison Shea.
Goaltender, Madison Shea. Player of the Game for Central Icepak, the Newfoundland and Labrador representative, these Atlantic Championships.
The Player of the Game for the Subway Selects is Gabby Arsenault.
Why not? The two goaltenders. Just the one goal in this game. Arsenault with the clean sheet. Came up with the shutout. All right, now we'll step aside and we'll see you back here again at 4 o'clock. New Brunswick versus Prince Edward Island.